Good evening, everyone. This is Arashi Bori, and I am going to be streaming again tonight. I want to apologize that I'm a little late. I'm having some latency issues with my stream, so I'm not exactly sure how it's showing up, but please let me know if it sounds a little strange or um, the images are probably going to be a little choppy, but we'll see. I just noticed this white line here. I'm not sure what that is. It might be connected to the chat. Um, yeah, I think it's stuck to the top of the chat maybe. I'm doing great. I'm sorry about the song. I know I told you last time that I had found it. I thought for sure it would be on Amazon Music, but it wasn't on Amazon Music whenever I actually went into Amazon Music. So I don't know where to look for it next because I've already looked on Nico Nico Doga and Bilibili and YouTube. Um, I'm not really sure. I could have sworn it would have been on Amazon Music. So I want to apologize again for that. This stream, I'm going to be doing something very similar to what I did last stream, but this time we're going to be tuning a different UTAU. The UTAU that I'm going to be tuning is Margaret Samsa UTAU, and I think she's going to be interesting. I've never tuned her before. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I use Vroid Studio for my models. I really want to learn like Blender or different other things, because I want to make like weird accessories. Like my personal characters are gonna have weird things going on with them. Like my original characters that I want to make Vroid models for. Like I originally got into Vroid Studio because I wanted to make my own MMD models, which MMD is hard. MMD is hard for me, but I wanted to make MMD models for like my voice banks and like also other vocal synths and stuff. So I was like, I figured you could convert it from Vtuber models, so I converted it from Vroid models. I think I've made like maybe like one that I used in MMD, but I want to get into like actually sculpting more accessories because the ones that I want to make are gonna have like weird stuff that they don't give you in Vroid Studio. Like weird accessories, so I think that would be eventually cool to do. The song that we are going to be doing is Please Poison Me by Nakiso, which I think is going to be pretty cool. I wanted to pick a shorter song this time, because last time the song I chose was so long, it will take such a long time to finish the cover. Tuning is very tedious, so it's going to take me a while to finish the cover, so I thought maybe if I pick a longer song, we can tackle more of the song in one live stream. Something like that. Or did I say longer song? I meant shorter song. I don't even remember if I said longer. Oh yeah, and I also want to mention that my windows in UTAU aren't going to pop up because for some reason my windows don't show up in my settings. So I have like plugins that I use, and they're not going to show up. I haven't seen that, actually. But I do like music series. Is it like a new anime, or is it like an older anime? Yeah, your Nakiso cover with Otomachi Una was so cool. I listened to that more than the original. I honestly think it was better than the original. Like, she fit perfectly with that song. Like, I don't know how you got her to sound like that. Like, she sounds amazing for that song. It's very cool. Oh, wow. 2006. Yeah, I need to find some new anime to start. I've got so many anime that I need to finish too. I've got so many manga that I bought that I haven't read yet as well. Like, I've read K-On! Manga. I haven't watched K-On! Yet. I do want to watch K-On! I haven't actually watched K-On! Yet. I mean, I've watched some K-On! AMVs on YouTube before. So I guess I've seen pieces of it. So I haven't done anything to this yet. Um, I'm gonna play it with nothing on it first. And like my windows, I have to change the breath though because that doesn't work with her being that simple. My windows haven't aren't showing up, so uh, like I don't think that my property window will show up either. Basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to region property and I'm hitting spacebar and like the flags and clearing all like the settings that could have been in the other UST. And like right now I'm wait, I forgot to select the whole project. I just noticed that I need to do the whole project, not just that one part. And like I'm using more sampler as a resampler right now. I always use more sampler. Sometimes I will use tips too, but I usually always use more sampler. I like tips for calm, slower songs, but I usually more sampler is my go-to because I like the more sampler flags. And it's also very fast too compared to other uh, resamplers. Excuse me for my long pause. See, like right now I'm crossfading it. Top 5. There's so many amazing manga artists. That's actually kind of a hard question. I think I look up to Gega Octami a lot, and I also think um, like Koji Mira as well. I think I would like to send letters to both of them someday. But I am like a fan of every manga artist. It would be so hard to pick just 5. It would be really cool to send fan letters to manga artists. I've never actually done that before. Oh yeah, and my flags are like CLEB70. Those are the flags that I always use. I don't know if anybody's curious. I don't think my windows are showing up, so I'm trying to explain a little bit about what's actually going on, because my other windows don't show up. Okay, let's see what this sounds like now. That sounds better. I haven't actually done any tuning. Yeah, I'm always worried about coming off the wrong way, though. Just because I'm not native. I'm not a native Japanese speaker. I'm just learning Japanese, so even though I've been learning Japanese for most of my life, I always worry that I'll say something that sounds weird. And I've had to write emails in Japanese and stuff before, and I'm always so nervous about coming off as weird. I'm even nervous about coming off as weird in other circumstances too, though, so I guess that's fair. Okay, I'm actually going to open my plugin. I think the plugin is called, the Pitch Editor plugin. So, I don't know. I'm assuming that most people that tune in UTAU and not open UTAU use this plugin. I don't know how to tune in UTAU without this plugin. But basically, the plugin just opens up another window that basically it just zooms in. I always draw. There's different options here. Some of these are shapes, and there's a draw option and a line option, different other things. I always just use the draw option. I know it looks messy, but I don't think it's that big of a difference. Yeah, I'm exactly the same way. I feel the same way. I'm always questioning everything. We did have vibrato on the very last note here, didn't we? Yeah, it looks like, okay, I was about to say, I don't need to put any tuning there. I think I need to actually add some more to this. I don't know how this is going to sound, so I might change it, but I'm going to try something right there. Actually, that was a terrible idea. What did I just do? I know nobody can see it because my windows aren't showing up, but I just did something weird with the tuning. I don't know how to go back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I messed that up, but I fixed it. I do know how to go back, but it still was wonky. Okay. And I actually just forgot to even draw anything there. Okay, let's try this. Honestly, like, brutally honestly, like, I feel like the harems are a little overdone, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not really my ideal setup for love story in anime. Usually, anime with harems are more... They're not really usually about the love story, though, I don't guess. Like, a lot of isekai have that. Okay, let me see. I think the starting of this is weird. I actually want to kind of change this part too right here. I actually want her to use the high pitch longer, because I think she will actually sound good if she kind of growls. So, I don't know. I'm trying to make this maybe thicker. I don't know. In the starting of this, I'm going to try something different. Ugh. Huh. Why won't that move? I've got something weird going on in this pitch editor. Yeah, I think that's alright. I'm gonna have to go grab her, breath. Wait, I can actually type it in. Ah. There we go. Did that work? I honestly cannot hear. I'm not really sure actually. I haven't changed like what I like that much really. Like, there probably is something, but I can't really think of anything. I've never been a very big snacker, honestly. I don't think this breath is working. It's not working. Like, even, like, food in general, I'm not really sure if there's anything that I ever, like, came to not like. I suppose, like, when I was little, I didn't like bell peppers. Now I love bell peppers. That's, like, the only thing I can think of that's even changed. I feel sorry for anybody recording VCV voice banks. Look at all this stuff inside. Actually, my windows aren't showing up so nobody can see. They're crazy. They are crazy good, though. I mean, I don't necessarily have a preference, though. I've used, like, a bunch of different types of voice banks, and I think they're all great. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the right symbol. Like, when I typed it in, it didn't work, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the breath kanji, but when I typed it in, it didn't go, so I'm not like sure how to fix it. I think I can go, here we go. Okay. I think I found it. I hope this works. I can't hear it. I don't know. Breathing is always so quiet, though. I don't know if it's working or not. I have no idea. I don't hear anything. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Like, once I reach a big enough milestone, I was actually thinking about doing that. I was thinking about the other day, I was thinking about, doing that. And then I was thinking, like, well, that could be something cool to do once I reach, like, a certain number of subscribers. I think it would be pretty cool to do, and I have pretty good access to different merchandise. But, like, right now, I don't know if I have enough people that would participate in it yet, so I think we would probably wait a while. Oh, my tuning is a little weird. Last stream, I think I just added vibrato everywhere. I've never used a UTAU that sound quite like Margaret does. I don't think I've ever used one with that type of voice before, so it's kind of interesting. I guess I'm just going to ignore the breath right now until we get that figured out later. I still think, like, maybe I can play around with this here. Yeah, maybe I can get this to growl. Maybe I can get her to growl. I just want her to growl. Seriously. Okay, that's a little bit better. Or maybe just weirder. whenever I first started getting into UTAU, tuning was like so crazy. Because I started with Synthesizer V, which is like way easier because there's AI tuning, so I didn't have to tune anything for the longest time because I had all that and it was like automatic, so I didn't even think about it because it was automatic. But then whenever I started using UTAU, tuning, and at first I was just like did not know what to do with tuning at all. But that's how it is with everything you start. At least now I have a somewhat vague idea of what to do. Actually, the tutorial series that got me into UTAU really helped. Oh yeah, and there's a Whisper append we can play with. Because I remember reading her description and there was like a Whisper append. So that's going to be kind of cool to play with. I don't know what I'm doing. I did not expect her to sound like that right here. Something is wrong here. I think, like, I'm gonna change the starting now. I don't know if the chat should be bigger or smaller. I want for people to see what's going on, but I don't want to make the chat too small. I want the chat to be readable. So, maybe like that. I don't know if that's any different than how I had it initially. I'm actually curious if, like, which, like, if anybody listens to any other VTubers, like, who is everyone's favorite VTubers? I personally have a few. I think collaborations would be cool. I'm a translator, so I actually translate other videos for people. Like, I can provide subtitles for other people's videos who aren't my own. As well as posting, translation requests and various things. But music collaborations would be cool too as well on my other channel. That would be pretty cool if I was able to, like, actually collaborate with someone. Like, I don't know what kind of collaboration we would do. Like, if I was doing, like, collaboration covers, maybe. Like, I could do UTAU collaborations or something. It would be cool to do collaboration streams, though. Like, right now I don't have any streaming buddies, but it would be cool to, like, I was thinking, like, if you had a bunch of people, like, everybody could play, like, Gartic Phone or something. That game is great on live stream. if you have a lot of people. Also, I've clearly messed up something here. This does not sound good right here. In my opinion. I'm not prepared for how she's sounding right now. Different things work better for different voice banks. Like, I want to tune her more aggressively. I just don't know how to do it. Okay, this is ever so slightly different than how it was before. I still feel like there's something so wrong with this. I have not struggled like this with tuning yet. Something like this right here, maybe. I think the pitch right there is high, is not working, because I already have vibrato there. Yeah, since I have vibrato there, I should keep this flat, I think. I don't know why. I said I would keep it flat, and I started adding pitch bends. Sometimes less is more. Maybe I'll tune with that mentality. Like, I've got a few things here. Maybe I'll keep them minimalistic. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't think I would be... I don't know. I don't really sing. Like, I'm very weird about singing. Most people sing some. I usually don't sing. I mean, I hum, but I don't really sing a whole lot compared to most people. I don't know, like... If I were to just, like, start singing and burst out and be actually good at singing... That would be kind of cool, but somehow I doubt it. I don't know. I've never really, like, tried to give it my all and sing, though. Something about this is not going good at the beginning. It's just weird. I think I need to just move on. We gotta move on sometimes. I'm spending too much time on each little part. I'm gonna finish it and it's gonna be like... when I finish this stream, it's gonna be like just 3 little parts tuned. Okay, I've added some more vibrato. Okay, this right here, I'm gonna change. All of Nakiso's songs are like really have a dark vibe to them. Like the lyrics are dark, but the pictures and the music itself is dark as well. My favorite Nakiso song is not Monstrous Flower. My favorite is If You Touch It, It's Over. That one, for me in particular, is just super catchy. Of course, I love Monsters Flower as well, but that one is my favorite. Is that a breath? Yeah. I'm over here like tuning a breath, and then I just realized it's a breath. I'm like, I don't know, I should have used the UST version that didn't have those in there, because they're actually kind of making it harder. I actually don't usually add breaths in the UTAU. I usually add them while mixing. I usually like find the breath sample that the voice provider recorded and then add it in after with the instrumentals and stuff. Well, I usually add it in while mixing. Like, I read in a UTAU forum that some people were talking about it. Certain people do it inside UTAU and certain people do it in mixing. I think there's both kinds of people. Sometimes though, like if I am too lazy to go grab the breath sample from the UTAU that I used, I'll use the breath sample from the original Vocaloid that sung the song. So sometimes I'll use breath samples that belong to the other Vocaloid. If I already have it, I'll just use it sometimes. I've done that like once or twice maybe. I'm going to try that there, but I don't know if these pitch bends are going to be weird. I'm confident they're weird. I need something interesting here. Like, I don't know. I really want her to growl. I know I've been saying that before, but she should growl. She's gonna sound awesome if I can get her to growl just right. Oh no! Here I go with the massive amount of vibrato. like, if you take the vibrato and make it crazy, I think you can get a bit of a growl. At least that's what I say sometimes. Yeah, that sounded a bit more aggressive, but I don't know if it's gonna sound weird whenever we play it all together. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, we're gonna go with this. There's an error. Like, you can click this and hit this ACT button. And it'll usually fix it, but if it doesn't fix it, you can also click on the exclamation mark. But neither of those is working this time, so I'm just going to ignore it, because that's over a breath anyway. But that's how I usually fix those exclamation mark errors. Actually, I want to listen to this. I like that last part right there. Actually, that I want to listen to that. I'm tuning like a weirdo now. It's crazy. I'm doing some weird stuff. I don't know if that's gonna sound weird. I can just tell it's gonna sound weird. Well, it feels weird to pick a slice of life anime because it would just be like real life. Sort of. Like, I think I'd be afraid to be in anime world though, because the anime worlds that I like would be also very dangerous. Like Jujutsu Kaisen would be extremely cool to be in, because I just love Jujutsu Kaisen, but it would be a little scary. The death rate is a little bit high, so I don't think that I would make it. I think that I would be gone. Like, I really enjoy, like, watching worlds like Attack on Titan and Tokyo Ghoul, but I don't think I want to be in those worlds. Maybe, like, One Piece might be nice, because there's so much you can do in the One Piece world. Like, so many places you could go or things you could do, because the One Piece world is so built up that there's pretty much something for everyone in that world. So that might would be okay. Actually, that did not sound bad. That didn't sound half bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. like to experience Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just dangerous.
No.
Can I leave that like that? And not actually tune it? I have to do something. Even like if it's just putting a straight line through it, it makes me feel like I did more work. Really, the vibrato's doing all the work in that part.
No.
I don't know if that's good or not.
No.
Okay, I like that. Does this sound realistic?
No.
A little bit. I think it sounds a little realistic. I noticed this whole part right here.
No.
That wasn't bad, I don't think. It's getting better. I need to scroll my screen because I don't think what I'm doing is even in the middle.
I
I don't know what to think of my own tuning. I honestly don't know whether it's bad or good. Actually, that's fine, I think. I think my stream is being laggy. I'm not sure, I can't really tell from my perspective, but it looks like it's going very laggy. I'm trying my best to make her growl. All I want is for her to growl. Like, it doesn't matter if she sounds nice. She just needs to growl some. That's a little aggressive. Which is perfectly fine for what we're doing right here. I'm actually kind of aiming for like a little aggressive, maybe. Okay, I'll take that.
I
Is the stream actually working, or is it just unbearably laggy? From um, from my perspective, it looks like it's a little laggy, maybe. I'm not really sure. My computer's probably having a bit of a problem. That part I thought was kind of cool, actually. Aha! We finally got to the good part. I mean, the whole song is good, but the really good part of the song. Good night, and thank you for commenting. I think I finally got the aggression that we were looking for. You're welcome. I really enjoy doing live streams. Like, even more so than I thought I would. It's really enjoyable. like that. Can I add vibrato to all of these? I don't want these to be so extreme. Like, maybe just slight vibrato. How's that? Maybe a little cool, but could probably use some improving. For sure. I like that better. I want the very end of this vibrato to be thicker. I like that better, maybe? I love the pitch drop in this song. I'm gonna adjust that just a little. I just laugh whenever this ends up being weird because it happens a lot. I literally cannot get this to go how I want it to. Here we go. Maybe this will be better. No. That was not better. Okay, we're leaving it how it was. I do. I cannot tell if that's good or bad. Actually, I just made it worse. Whenever I try to fix these things, I always just make them worse. Okay, we're gonna try this. Something is still weird about that, though. I think the drop is going to be a little bit inedible. What am I doing? I'm making it worse. I don't need to fiddle with it anymore. I'm making it worse. Let's move on. I'm going to just throw more vibratos down since that's what I do. Okay. That last part was a little bit strange. I want it back. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to post, like, the last cover that I did, because I'm still not finished with the tuning. I've added more tuning since last live stream, but I'm still not finished with the tuning. Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna
try putting some vibrato in the end, actually. We're just gonna try it. I like that. This needs to be maybe more aggressive, though. More aggressive is a word we've heard a lot tonight. I just think that she sounds good with an aggressive voice. I don't know why. Uh-oh. I was tuning weird again. Let's see how this sounds.
Mada yoroshiku arata wa hanasanai.
I actually don't mind that. I need to save. Because it would be such a... It would be so sad if all this got deleted. Alright. I'm gonna play the whole thing so we can see what it sounds. This UST is not the full song, it's just a piece of the song. I have other USTs for the other pieces of the song too. I just only tuning one right now.
Bada monotare nai gorende ino gorenga ino chisiviono ai kandakuro kandakuro tayakayo ha ha kamba mada yoroshiku arata wa hanasanai.
Tuning definitely does take a long time. That didn't feel like much when I played it. Now, I really want to experiment with her append. I think it's S that I add to the... Oh, I don't want to delete anything. I want to add. I think I add S. Maybe. We'll see. Oh no, not like that. I keep hitting the wrong thing. I have a few plugins that I use in UTAU. The one I'm using right now is really just a helpful plugin for everything. Oh yeah, I like that better. Okay, these I'm gonna actually add that to as well. Alright, let's try it again.
Bada monotare nai gorende ino gore kamba mada yoroshiku arata wa hanasanai.
Alright, I like that. I only need one UST. I think there's like 4 maybe. I'm not exactly sure, I don't quite remember. Anyway, I have an Instagram. My Instagram is @Arashi_Bori, and Also, you can follow me on Nico Nico Doga. My Nico Nico Doga is Arashi Bori. I think you can probably just search it Nico Nico Doga, and maybe you can find me there if you search Nico Nico Doga. I also have a blog, Our Nindoroid Family. So please check that out too if you're interested. And I'm always open to translation requests that anybody has, and they can be subtitle or translation requests. So like if anybody has a request for subtitles they want me to add to their video, as well, in addition to translation requests, I can also accept those. Again, translation requests might take some time depending on how long they are. And this weekend I will maybe translate a song or something. I'll try to work towards some more videos. I might not be able to post any more videos, but I will try to work towards being able to post more videos. I've been pretty busy lately. I think my upload speeds have kind of slowed down a little because of me being so busy. But I'll be working on this cover as well as the other cover that I was making in the last live stream. So I'll be working on those in my spare time. And next week I will probably do another UTAU tuning stream because I like these UTAU tuning streams. I'll probably use a different UTAU. Hopefully by then I'll have at least finished one of the covers that I'm working on. So if anybody wants to recommend a new UTAU to use in the next stream. Thank it. Sorry, I'm getting maybe a little tired. Thank you all so much for watching, and good night, everybody. And I really hope that everybody has a great weekend. And I had a blast tonight, so I hope I can see everybody again next week because I'm having a lot of fun streaming. But anyway, have a great weekend, and